Now, y'all already know what time it is, and it is time for the mess, y'all. So let's get into it. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess. And we are here to talk very quickly, very briefly about not Martell per se, but it's involving Martell's son. It's talking about Arionne Curry. Now, I was looking at Empress Radio. Okay, she did a video about um Arionne Curry being on live, and she mistakenly left her son outside by himself in the car while being on live, calling out bloggers and calling out Melody Holt. And it has and I think Empress originally got the video from Black Titanic, which is another YouTube channel. Listen, y'all, I want to play the video, but the original video, but Black Titanic is talking all over it, and I don't know her, so I don't know if she would even want me to be playing that video on here. But all I'm gonna say is this right here, y'all. That girl is crazy. And when I say that girl is crazy, I'm talking about Arionne Curry. Arionne Curry is doing everything possible, but she's not focusing on what's really important. She want to sit up here and talk about how this show is using her likeness, how this show keeps talking about her, how she gonna put gag orders on the cast when none of these hoes even said her name. That's number one. Number two, Ariana is just ridiculous, and I just think that she's full of shit, and I think that she needs to get a life because she obviously doesn't have one. Because if she had a life, she wouldn't be sitting up here spending all her time talking about Melody, somebody that she claims that she won against, and the prize just so happened to be Martell with his fine toxic ass. My thing about this is you haven't won anything. All you won was a life of depression, a life of stress, a life of not being happy, because it's pretty clear that you're not happy at all. You're settling for being with a man that was married and that is now divorced and still not claiming you. The word on the curb is that Martell Martell has another woman. Martell is dealing with another woman, and it ain't you. You know, Nia Riley said something one time on Love in Hip Hop Hollywood, and I feel like this applies to you. Remember, for those of you that looked at Love in Hip Hop Hollywood when it was good, and remember that season when that side chick by the name of Nas came on the show, right? And the chick came on, and I guess the girl was sleeping with Soldier Boy at the same, was sleeping with Soldier Boy while he was with Nia. And Nia told her, if even if he leaves me right this instant, it's never gonna be you. So even though Martell left Melody at that instant, it was never you. And it's never gonna be you. And that's just something that you have to realize and you have to understand. You had a baby for this man, he still didn't wife you, he still didn't claim you, he still didn't do anything. You still out here looking for attention. You on live and you leaving your child outside in the car and don't even know you left him out. You that motherfucking stressed over a man that you leaving your son out in the car. That's crazy. And then I'm pretty sure that you're going to be very upset when the blogs pick this up because I'm not the only one that's talking about this shit. Terrence done talked about it tonight. Empress was the first person that we seen talk about it, but only for us to find out that she pretty much got this from Black Titanic. It's like, girl, you need to focus on what's more important. Even on your lives, all that baby do is cry. All the baby do is sit up and cry in the background. And then from the looks of this channel that I'm looking at, it's called Black Titanic. From the looks of this channel, she has a lot of your lives up here. And she's calling you out for being an unfit mom. Honestly. And I ain't the one that's saying it. I'm saying that's what she doing. She calling you out for being an unfit parent. And you do know that that's going to be a thing after a while. That's what they're all going to be doing. They're all going to be calling you out for being an unfit parent because of the things that you do on live. You do that shit on live and then you don't expect nobody to do shit. You don't expect nobody to talk about it. See, my thing about this is you need to stay the fuck off live all the time. If you wasn't on live so damn much, would nobody be talking about you. But you get your ass on live and you do all this crazy ass shit that you don't necessarily have to be doing. But you want to have some attention. And then when you get the attention that you really, really want, then you want to get upset and want to talk about you want to off yourself. The same way you want to sit up here and do YouTube reviews on the show that you say is taking your mental out. You got to pick your poison. You really do got to pick your poison. You got to pick which one you want. You got to pick out if you want to be the damsel in distress or what. You got to pick it out because at this point you're looking real stupid and dusty. That's how you looking. And people was mad at some of these bloggers when they were talking about you want to commit suicide and stuff like that. And they, they was mad at some of these bloggers because they wasn't seeing it for you, and they really wasn't paying your ass no mind. They really wasn't, and they wasn't paying you no mind because of the shit that you be doing. You make it hard to feel sorry for you, child. You really do. You make it hard for anybody to feel sorry for you. But it just comes across like you really ain't got no redeemable qualities about yourself. And a lot of the times you want to see the best in people. You want to see people succeed and you want to see people do good and do better for themselves. But at the same point in time, they can't do good for themselves because they still on the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You still on the same bullshit. So how do you really expect to be in the best of places? You how you gonna win when you ain't right within? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Come again. How you gonna do that? You can't win when you ain't right within, sugar plum. You can't be. You can't be. You can't win when you ain't right within, Arionne. And then, like I said, at this point, you really gonna be sitting up here, get mad when more blogs pick this up, and then you're gonna be mad because the narrative out here is going to be that you are an unfit parent. That's what this narrative is gonna be. But you gotta understand that you put that narrative out there on your own. You put that narrative up there for yourself. That's what you did, and just gotta sit back and think about it. Think about what you're doing. Stop going live all the damn time. If you wasn't going live all the time with your child in the background screaming for your attention, wouldn't nobody say nothing about your motherhood. But you put it out there for people to talk about every time because you want some motherfucking attention. And you need to stop looking for the attention. Like I said, after a while, your ass gonna be sitting up here talking crazy. You're gonna be sitting up here talking crazy to everybody that got something to say about you. That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna be talking crazy about every blog that picked this up, but you ain't got nobody but yourself to blame for this bullshit. And that's all that matters, okay? Now, before I get up out of here, I just want to remind y'all, since we're talking about some love and marriage responsibility, that my interview with Miss Wanda will be this coming up Thursday at 8 p.m. 7 p.m. Central Time. That's 8 p.m. 7 p.m. Central Time. Be on the lookout for my interview with Miss Wanda. If you got any questions for her, make sure y'all, send them to me. I'm gonna make a community walls post, and I'm gonna let you guys comment whatever y'all want, and just be sure to tune in for the interview because I feel like it's gonna be a good one. Okay, and also. If you haven't watched it yet, make sure y'all tune in to Who Was Wrong featuring Erica De Niro. We had a great time doing that. And with that being said, you guys, your boy's out of here. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter and my Instagram will be down below in the description box. But if you want me to follow you back on Instagram, all you got to do is hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag Mrs. Team Scotty, and your boy will definitely follow y'all back, okay? With that being said, this be your boy Scotty, and he is up out of here. Until next time. This was Yes for the Mess, and we are out of here. Until next time, bye, y'all.